Hi, thank you for watching this video. Well, Trolls World Tour is a movie that teaches us how music is something that we all carry deep inside each one of us. And that can make us different from each other, that can make us unique. But if we learn to appreciate the beauty of having a uniqueness on each human being, it can be something extraordinary that we can all learn from and we can all enjoy. So if you want to know more about what I thought about this amazing movie, stay watching this video. Okay, so I don't even know where to start because this movie has so many topics, right? But the movie shows us that we all have different tastes in music, right? We're all different because of the music that we love. We all have different cultures because of it. And you might think, oh, as if we need another movie that teaches us how different we are, right? That's not a great message. But that's exactly what makes this movie so extraordinary, because let me tell you something. The movie creates a lot of stereotypes, right? It creates stereotypes for pop music, for country music, for rock. Let me say something. When the movie started and the rockers were the bad guys, I even felt offended right at the beginning of the movie, because I grew up as a teenager being a rocker fan. I mean, I liked heavy metal music, Metallica, Slayer. You know, I felt so represented by heavy metal music. And that's the music that they use exactly in this movie. That was my identity. Let me even say something. I think that I went through high school without being bullied because I was a rocker. That was my identity. That was who I was. So when they showed the rockers as the bad guys, I was like, what the hell? Why are they showing the rockers as the bad guys? That's not fair. I wasn't a bad guy. And that's exactly when I started appreciating how good this movie is, because it made me remember to a time that I had already forgotten. I had already forgotten how I felt about rock music when I was a teenager. And just like the protagonist, Barb, I was so much into rock music that I didn't want to listen to anything else. Country music, pop music, what is that? I didn't want to listen to anything. I didn't want to end the world like Princess Barb, but I didn't want to accept any other type of music. I was very into rock music. I felt maybe something very similar to what Princess Barb felt at that moment. Yeah, with time you grew up, and I hope you do too, because many people don't grow up and stay there. But nowadays, I listen to everything. I listen to Lady Gaga, Shakira, Katy Perry, everything. I just like music that makes me feel happy and good. But I listen to everything. But I remember when I was a teenager, I might have felt something very similar to what Princess Barb felt. And I can understand why the rockers are the bad guys, because rock is about aggression. Rock is something that within its core, it's something that you want to tell society, like, no, no, I rebel against the standard. Rock has an aggression that when you're a teenager, you have a lot of aggression, But that's what rock is. Rock is something that goes against the standard. You wanna shout to the people, that's not how I am, this is who I am, and screw you, That's what you wanna shout when you're young. And when you're young, you feel that a lot. So I understand as a screenwriter that if you have to pick, I guess, what genre of music are going to be the bad guys, rock kind of fits the mold of the bad guys. I understand it. I don't agree with it. I didn't want to finish the world, but I understand it. But the most beautiful part of the movie, and that's why I loved it, is when the trolls that kind of be represented as humanity, they understand that the beauty of music is understanding that just because you like one type of music, it doesn't mean that everybody else is wrong. It doesn't mean that they are less than you because they have a different taste of music after all. And at the end of the day, your taste in the big scheme of things is not that important. Your tastes are going to change through life. Just because you feel identified with rock music, let me tell you, it's not that important. You might change through life. If you have kids, your kids might have a different taste of music than you do, and you are going to learn to appreciate different things in life. So you need to understand at the end of and that's what I loved about the movie, that the beauty is in understanding that we're all different. We all might have different tastes in music. We all might have different cultures because of music, but that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of humanity, to learn to appreciate the differences in all people, in all humanity, in all different tastes. And I love the part where the character of Branch, he's listening to country music, and he says, yeah, it's kind of sad, but I like it. I love that part because, like I just said a few minutes ago, nowadays I'm into happy music. I like happy music. I like upbeat music that makes me feel good. But I understand how sometimes in life, and many people, sad music is nice. It's something that represents how you feel at that moment. I love the part when Branch said, yeah, it's kind of sad, but I like it. It's good. It's nice to hear sad music. Sometimes it fits what you're feeling at the moment. I think this is a great movie for kids to see and to learn from and to understand. Because maybe kids will learn something that I didn't learn when I was a teenager. When I was so close about rock music, maybe kids will learn that it's okay for people to have different tastes in music. People might like something different than you do. And that's something that is great for kids to understand and learn at an early age. The world would be a better place if kids understand, since they're very young, that it's okay to feel different, to have different tastes. This movie represents music, but it might represent different things in life. It's okay if you have a different religion, different beliefs, different music. If you are just different, it's okay. That's the beauty of it. And at the end of the movie, I don't want to give spoilers, but it even touches, besides everything that I just talked about the differences, it touches an even more important point, that is that music is something that we all carry inside of us. The music is not in the instrument, it's not in the notes, it's not in anything that you can see outside of us. Music is deep inside of us. I hear musicians say that the rhythm of music is very mathematical. It's something that you can measure in mathematics. And mathematics, if you agree with it, is the universal language of the universe. Here in Mars, in Saturn, whatever planet it is, mathematics is always the same. So if you put together those two concepts, mathematics is the universal language, and music can be measured in mathematics. Maybe music is something that we all carry deep inside of us, inside each one of us, in our DNA. It's something in our core that maybe we don't even understand consciously. But music is something that we all carry deep inside of us. Rhythm, music, the joy of music is something that we all carry within each one of us. And I love that message at the end of the movie. I gave this movie 4.5 stars. It's almost the perfect movie. And I recommend that you watch it if you have, sons, daughters, nieces, nephews. Take kids to watch this movie. Buy the movie online, because now it's on video on demand. It's through different platforms. But make kids watch this movie. It has an amazing message. I love this movie. It's one of the best movies that I have seen in 2020. Please watch it. Take kids to watch it with you. And that's all I have to say. So thank you for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Follow me on my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.